Amberlynn, chilly night. We're getting mushrooms from the grocery store. We're getting garlic salt from the grocery store. We're getting ground meat from the grocery store. We're getting tomato juice from the grocery store. Amberlynn, chilly night. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight, you heard that little intro song, y'all, and we are going to make Amberlynn Reads Chili once again. Now, I say once again because you may or may not know that once upon a time, it's probably been like 3 whole years. In fact, I know it's probably been around that time for sure because I was living in my first apartment in Chicago and we're like 2 apartments away from that now. That's how I like keep a timeline of my life. Now it's like, where did I live whenever that happened? So it's been a while. It has been a while, but we're mostly doing this because in my last video, which I just posted yesterday, Judy made a request that the next video have beans, and y'all are getting your beans because this chili, sis, it has 3 beans, 3 types of beans. So there will be beans will be had, we will eat some beans, and Judy will get her wish. Judy is not eating any of the beans, but we're certainly going to cover the topic of beans. Judy, what do you think about that?
Sometimes dreams really do come true. I never thought the day would come. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you, Judy. We're happy to have you here. I'm glad you're not going anywhere. So like I said, I did do this recipe once before. It was kind of one of the first things I even ever did that like got real popular on my channel, okay? And I mostly started doing it as a parody. Like I wasn't even trying to like authentically make the recipe. I mean, I guess I kind of was, I kind of wasn't. It was more so I was just doing a parody video, and also at the time it was really popular. Like one of the trends on YouTube was, oh, I'm gonna try to do so-and-so's makeup tutorial, or I'm gonna try to do this or that or the other. It was like a viral trend on the YouTube at the time. So I was like, oh, I should try to make her chili and see how it goes. Well, people loved it, and I've since then made a whole bunch of her recipes and other people's recipes. Like I've said, even in yesterday's video, but I'll say it again in this video, I am not a chef. I'm not an expert. This is no judgment on them as people, okay? We're just trying some recipes. We're just trying it out and seeing if we like it. Now, one of the issues with my first video is that one, it was a different recipe, okay? It was a whole different recipe because she put in a zucchini. So maybe that was the only difference, but she put in a zucchini. I put a zucchini in mine. The other thing is that she has always put mushrooms in it, but I'm not a big mushroom fan. But I said, listen, if we want to make this authentic, if we want an authentic Amberlynn chili night, then y'all, we have got to put mushrooms in it. So Noel had some in the fridge, so we're just gonna use those up. And the third thing is that in that video, in my original video, y'all, for whatever reason, I stepped away for too long, and some of it burnt onto the bottom of the pan, okay? Onto the bottom of the pot, the whoever, whatever. And also, mine was much thicker than hers. Now, I think y'all have seen, it's like soup when she makes it. It's not a chili. Because for me, chili should be thick. It should be thick. And if anybody knows about thick, I don't know, it may or may not be me. But chili should be thick, but her chili, honey, sister, man, father, child, brother, daughter, auntie, uncle, not thick. It's a soup. It's a soup. So I just want to see if we can redo this, make this the best Amberlynn chili night we can, and I want y'all to join me, okay? So come with me. Let's jump into the kitchen and start making this masterpiece. Okay, the masterpiece. Okay, so let's get started. Now this is gonna be a 1-pot stop, okay? 1 pot is all you need as I struggle to open this ground turkey. Wow, yes, wow. Now we have moved up in the world. We no longer use tubes of turkey. We just use the regular ground turkey. The regular ground turkey that comes in here, you know? In the package, you know what I'm talking about. So while that's cooking, we're gonna add all of our flavor, okay? Like a spoonful of garlic. Like, we love flavor in this house. So we're gonna get, you know, just come in here with your minced garlic. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. You're also gonna take some minced onion. Now, we would just use regular onion, but you know who doesn't like it. So, add some minced onion. Gonna go in with some black pepper. And of course, the star of the show, garlic salt. Okay, garlic salt, garlic salt, garlic salt. Because we don't have enough garlic in there. And then we're just gonna brown this meat with the garlic. Because we like to cook it all together, all at once. Now we're also gonna add said mushrooms that I talked about earlier. Allegedly, in the actual recipe, these come from a can, but I didn't even realize you could get mushrooms from a can, and this is what we had in the fridge. So, this is what we're using, okay? These mushrooms, we're using them. We are thrifty, we don't like to waste, so we're using that. And by we, I mostly mean me, I think, but I would say Noel probably also doesn't like to waste. I don't know, I just felt bad because I felt like I was speaking for Noel. So, so here we are. While that's cooking, I'm gonna take our 3 types of beans, the kidney, the black, and the garbanzo, and we're gonna get those drained and rinsed. Okay, that's all browned up. So we're gonna add our drained and rinsed beans. You like those beans, Judy? We also like to add diced tomatoes from the can. Here's the 2 secret ingredients: the tomato juice and the chicken broth. Now I think this is a little bit larger of a tomato juice thing than what she had. So I guess, I don't know, I mean, literally things I never consume is tomato juice. So I feel like, I don't know what I'll do with this if I don't use it all. But let's do that. And then this is probably the same amount of chicken broth. So, you know, we'll just add as much of the chicken broth as we can since she used almost the whole thing, and then see if we have room for more tomato juice. Oh my gosh, this is so soupy! Mmm. Yum. Oh, yum. We'll add I feel like we still need to for sure add some more tomato juice. I mean, this is gonna simmer for a while. So we got time. Some of this will, I assume, evaporate. I don't know, that feels like so much. Okay, we're gonna chill. We're not gonna use all of this. We probably have what? A third of that left? That looks like about a third. That looks like about a third. So this is where we add even more flavor, if you can believe it. We like to do just a little sprinkle of some cumin. And some cayenne. We don't want it to be too hot though, you know? You can't get too hot. And then on top of all that, why not just some good old chili seasoning, you know? Just what comes in a package already. Just add it on in there. Just add it on in. And let's stir that up. Get that seasoning all in there. I can't remember if she's always used the seasoning packet or not. I kind of feel like maybe not. I also feel like there's a major lack of Mrs. Dash, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I feel like previous versions of this for sure had some Mrs. Dash. Yummy. All right, and now we're just gonna let this simmer for 40 minutes, y'all. Oh wait, no, she put a little bit more garlic salt in at this point. And she also added a little bit more minced onion. Okay, so I'm gonna let it simmer for 40 minutes and I'll meet you back here when it's done. All right, so here is the finished product. I mean, it's soupy, but mine still feels like thicker than I would have thought, but I don't know. I also probably shouldn't have initially used this because this isn't going to be able to scoop my chili out. So I'm going to make some servings. Noel has agreed to try some on camera. So, we'll see if it passes the Noel test. And then I will try it like back in my studio on camera. Okay, so Noel's going to try it out. Noel's professional on camera, so Noel's going to try it out first. I haven't even had a bite yet. Mm-hmm. So what do you, just see, it might be too hot.
Oh, it's okay.
So, if you need...
Some mushrooms, I love mushrooms.
Questionable. But I hope if you love the mushroom, I would love that for you.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
I like thicker chili, but
same.
I can just add rice or whatever.
True.
Yeah.
You could add rice. You could add sour cream. You could add a little cheese.
I fulfill my dream of being like the girlfriend who's when I'm dead, you can look back on the footage. I'll be like, babe, stop, stop. Oh my god, babe, stop it. Are you recording? You're recording! Oh my god, stop! Babe, God, I'm just woke up. This is so good.
Are your dreams fulfilled?
Yes.
Scene. So you like it? You gonna keep eating it?
I'm gonna keep eating it.
Okay, great. Enjoy your
I
dinner.
think I'm gonna add cheese to it.
Yeah, add cheese, add sour cream, add some chives. You just left the whole scene. But anyways, thanks so much, Noel, for trying it out. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, so you saw Noel's reaction, and I just I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because I don't like mushroom, but everything else, I like. It feels a lot like, Amberlynn's Chili 2 Electric Boogaloo, but wetter, juicier, things like that. Whatever the tagline for that movie would be, that's what this feels like. So let's just try it out, okay? Okay, I guess I should probably try to make sure there's some kind there. Okay, that bite has. I really don't like mushroom. Actually, the flavor's fine. It's the texture. So maybe when it's mixed in with a whole bunch of things, I won't notice. But let's try. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'll give her. If I remember correctly, from the first video I made, it just tasted super bland. Super bland. And this time, I tried to really, follow her lead on how much seasoning and stuff she put in. I think a little just dribbled down my face. It's fine. That's why we keep the Chipotle napkin. But yeah, I think the seasoning this time was better. And to be quite honest, I don't know what purpose the mushroom serves because I can't really taste it. And honestly, the texture is one I wouldn't want to add to something if I didn't have to. If it's not going to add flavor value, why would I add it? But maybe it does add flavor. Maybe it's just one of those things. I feel like it's kind of like onions, where you might not like onions by themselves, but when you mix it into things, it's like, oh, like they do add flavor, but I wouldn't know that they were there, kind of a thing. But I don't know, the mushrooms seem really unnecessary. But I will say overall, this feels like an improvement. This feels like an improvement. I would still agree with Noel that I prefer a thicker chili, like I just do. But Noel made a good point. You could add cheese, you could add sour cream, you could add rice. You know, there are things, like lots of people eat their chili over rice anyways, right? So those are things you can do. There was also a moment where Amberlynn said that the Weight Watchers points for her chili was 0 points. I don't know if that's true because honestly, it's been a long time since I researched anything about Weight Watchers. I will say it's not 0 points for her because she's dipping and eating it with some Fritos, which is like live your truth, do what you want. But I'm sure those Fritos aren't 0 points, and maybe that's why she needs like a cracker or a chip. Because this is otherwise a very soupy meal. Like very soupy, not thick at all. And maybe it'll also thicken up. I mean, like, this made a lot. I tried to divide this up into the little app that I use to track my calories. I went ahead and created a recipe. And for like, if you take this and make it into, I think, 9 servings, you get like 270 calories or something like that. So honestly, I could also probably have a second bowl and be good with my calories for the day too, just for what it is, you know? But also, I guess what I was saying there is this is gonna make a lot, there's gonna be a lot left over. I'm guessing Noel and I will continue eating this throughout the week. I mean, I really don't like to waste anything. And I gotta say, I feel like the flavors, honey, the flavors have improved. Is it the best chili I've ever had? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, am I willing to Becky Williams it and say that this is my favorite and that I stan it and that I love it? No, I would make mine different in the future. But you know what? It's gonna do what it's gonna do for my dinner tonight. The soup, though, the runniness, it keeps dribbling down my chin. Make whatever jokes you want to make there. So, I don't know if that's because it's the soup or if I just, like, don't know how to eat. But I don't know why I'm having so much issues with that. Anyways, I think that's really all I can say about this. Like, what else is there left to say? Y'all, I know it might not look appetizing, which is why a lot of people question it and question her about it and things like that, but it really doesn't taste that bad. At the end of the day, I'm happy to have food on my table, on my plate, in my bowl, and I would think if somebody was hungry and they really needed something to eat, this would more than accomplish that goal, okay? It would more than accomplish that goal. So anyways, if this is your first time on my channel, I hope you will consider subscribing and hitting the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Also, if you're not new to my channel, just make sure that you're subscribed. A lot of people have been telling me that they're getting unsubbed. I don't know what it's about. YouTube is YouTube. It is what it is. But please consider subbing. And as always, please make sure to live, laugh, love, like, comment, share, and follow me on all of my social media. Judy and I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!